here we are, Preds Nation. Johnny here. Preds lose 4-2 to the Calgary Flames Tuesday night in Scotiabank Saddledome in Calgary, Alberta. Yes, it's going to be one of those one-takers. I give Jersey Guy the night off because, like me, and I just saw Andrew Burnett's quote, I'm impressed and happy that our new coach is feeling the same way I am, and I'm sure a lot of you are. He said, I just saw the quote on Twitter, thank you to Alex Doherty for this, that he said this was the first time all season that he was disappointed in this team's effort. Because what the hell was that? You had all that goodwill from going into Edmonton, a team that you haven't beaten in their building in regulation in 5 years, and you won. Everybody contributed. You weren't outshot or outplayed. It was an even game that you won in the end against a team lower than you in the standings. And how do you follow that up? No, you can't follow it up with another win to salvage this road trip. No, you have a 2-goal lead against Calgary, a team you haven't lost to in regulation in 5 years. And you have them score 4 unanswered goals on you. The 2 goals you scored weren't scored by anybody big name on this team, just a supporting cast. This big names on this team love to take nights off now and then. Yossi, I've got to see more from you. Forsberg, yeah, Saturday was great helping out O'Reilly, but you're healthy now. You've got to be better. Did you guys see what the shot totals were? I know you saw the final shot total if you were watching this game, 39-18. Okay, other than the one Saros goal, I think it was the first one that made it 2-1 Nashville. You can't really blame him on anything because he wasn't getting any support. In the first period, you were outshot 17-6, and you only got 2 shots on goal, and your second shot didn't come until you pulled Saros late in the third period. Well, now this road trip is a waste because you've gone 1-3, only have the 2 points. Even if you beat Winnipeg on Thursday, which you should because you're pretty much the same place in the standings, but it wouldn't surprise me if you lose to them. And guess what you have to look forward to when you go home? Yes, a team that always had your number even when they sucked. But last time I checked, Arizona doesn't suck this year. And they're going to be waiting for you on Saturday night when you come back home to Bridgestone. Okay, guys, we've seen this through 12 games now. 11 games before this. Minus the Edmonton loss that was a one-off because Edmonton seemingly just had your number, even though they're sucking right now. The system instituted by Andrew Burnett, the fans can see it. It works. It works a lot better than whatever John Hines tried to truck out onto the ice every night. Okay, it works. But for it to work, you can't take a night off. You have to buy in every night. Oh my God. You can't allow Saros to bail you out. That's what happened under Hines constantly. Like, oh! I know this team is better than that. We've seen it this season in key wins over Toronto and in New York. Okay, and like I said, in Edmonton on Saturday. Be better than this. Okay? Because this is on you guys now. There's new front office, which we're going to give patience to, and there's new guys behind the bench. This is on you. And if they don't start shaping up, I could see lineup changes being adjusted. And you know what? I don't know how many saw this on the Preds feed because I got stuck on Sportsnet West in Canada, so they certainly pointed out somebody who has been underachieving greatly for the Flames this season, Jonathan Huberdeau, who you may remember got traded from Florida when they sent Matthew Tkachuk to them. You know who was on Calgary Flames' bench the entire third period? Jonathan Huberdeau, because Calgary's bench boss was sending a message that his effort was not good enough. You know, Andrew, I don't think the fans would blame you if you did that to 1 or 2 players on this roster to send a message that they have to step it up. The fans, yeah, down the road, if we get there, they might fall out of favor with you and start booing it. But right now, I think you've got some leash to try that out if you want to. All right, guys? I want to hear about a hard practice tomorrow, because this isn't a game that you can just flush out like you did with the 6-1 loss to Edmonton. I want you to remember this and be better next time. Calgary's a team you always play close. Remember those games before the lockout? Like the Halloween blown game? Yeah, but you know what? You learned from that, and then you had that great game where Granlund tied it with 1 second left and then won it in overtime. As long as you learn, next time on Thursday when you play Winnipeg, and maybe next time down the road when you play Calgary, I'll be satisfied. But don't have efforts like this when you just had goodwill built on Saturday. I'm done. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. As always, click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like it. You can find my social media as always by clicking on a channel name to see me vent during Preds games, or be happy during Preds games depending on their effort. Tell all your friends about Redemption. Thanks to the recent bump in subscribers as I inch closer and closer to 300 little by little. And we'll see if this team can be better on Thursday.